Whoa, I think it's on. Yeah. Alright, making a video. Alright, strange things going on. Strange to me, anyway. I'm finding them strange. So anyway, there's this weird video Fred made about his novel. His quickie novel. First novel, done quick and sloppy. Doesn't seem like the way to do it, but whatever. And that's on anti-natalism. Supposedly. Yeah, it's spitting on the subject, in my opinion, but whatever. I'll get to that later in more depth, I suppose. Well, I think I'm getting to it in more depth by making videos on the subject, coherently arguing the dilemmas that are presented by life. So anyway, he puts up this video called Very Important. Now that's totally not Fred's style. And then, tells a little sad story, and posts links where you can donate money to his pet charities. He claims they're his pet charities. I don't know if they really are or not, because this is all part of some performance, I think. He didn't have his rabbit ears on, but I think it was a performance. And it comes in coincidentally, a week after The Amazing Atheist did his little charity thing, and Coughlin just did a thing where he put his music online, and had the option of money going to a charity, blah blah blah, and so what? Coincidence? All this is coincidence? I don't know. That doesn't seem right somehow. So I'm assuming Fred's intent was to say something else subtly, or to mock something else. Yeah. But the comment section doesn't appear to indicate that. Fred seems to be playing along like he's serious. So, I don't know. I don't know what that means. But I was thinking about this, the charity thing, and the charities he chose, these kid charities, that, if you really gave a shit about kids, what you do is create a charity that made sure kids were never born to idiots in the first place. I mean, real idiots. And again, you can't clean up the mess after you made it anyway. I mean, I'm all for this idea of, Make-A-Wish Foundation and whatnot, but come on, get realistic. If I was dying of cancer and I was 12 years old, it would be, give me a prostitute foundation. I don't want to hear about no fucking Disneyland bullshit. Fuck you, I want to get laid. And often, it's kind of too late, right? By the time you qualify for your wish, you might be miserable enough that there ain't a fucking goddamn thing anybody can give you to fix anything, because you're fucked. And your wish would be not to be fucked, not to be here. Be my damn wish for sure. So maybe we should get the right to die. That would be a nice wish to complete for the suffering and the misused and abused, brought into the world by slobs and idiots. That'd be a good wish to fulfill. Let's have a rational right for a kid to say, you know what, you might think this all makes sense. You might think this is all some kind of joyride. But even at 10 years old, I can look at the world and say, this sucks. This ain't nearly good enough. And frankly, you've broken it so badly. It was already broken by nature, and then you human fucking selfish, greedy cunt bastards have fucked it over so royally since then. You can't even. I mean, you're overtly borrowing money on the future's welfare, on the value of labor in the future. You're going to force people to work for lower wages to pay back your debts. You can't even get that right, you fucking cunts. I mean, damn. And yeah, my wish would be that you'd all flush your own fucking useless selves down the toilet. So anyway, so back to the novel though. I mean, he did read excerpts from it, and it was just so cliche, overstated, overwordy. It was like listening to Ayn Rand novel. It's like, you must use the term, it's like 7 million times. It's like a rock without a place to sit. It's like the tree that grows crookedy. I like that, the tree that grows crookedy. Woo! It's a good one. Anyway, yeah, so I was just, I mean, it had amateur hour written all over it in the first place. And it was just this cliche, simplistic argument. Oh, grievous, grievous. Oh, we've broken the law and can't have children, and we did, and what are they going to do? Put us in the too many children home? You know, this whole bullshit, way to make it as draconian and 1984-y and, big brothery as possible. And don't go anywhere near the real substance of the issue, which is, yeah, you really have no right to impose life, jackass. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You've proven it. Your society has it written all over it. You can barely keep your own anus clean. Who the fuck are you to decide who lives and dies? Seriously, lives and then dies. You dumb fucks. Why don't you just put that somewhere in the novel? But yeah, if you did, you'd put a little Hitler mustache on the guy saying it, no doubt. Because it's just propaganda and crap. Nothing to elevate human understanding. Nothing to oblige humans, to grab hold of themselves, so to speak, and recognize they can't just keep doing what nature says. And that they got to do a lot better than that if they're going to be anything called useless. Oh, fuck. This thing's still on? A little cold. Yeah, it's not a very comfortable day. I don't feel very well. And what else can I... Ooh. But there's money in my pocket. Well, I never took that out of there. Anyway, I'm rich. Walking down this in the woods rich is a big mistake. Usually don't forget to take money out of my pocket. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so I don't know what Fred was up to, but I think he was up to something. I think nobody got the satire. Yeah, because I don't like it that. If it's sincere, it's really just bizarre. Very important video. Yeah, give money to my charities. That just doesn't sound like Fred. Yeah, it really doesn't. Because I spent a month slandering antinatalism in little jibber jabber. It's like when your hand is cold and you touch her nipple and it goes bing. Whatever. It's like, yeah. Anyway, I should critique this. Yeah, I haven't written my novel yet, as I'm striving for perfection. So that's really intimidating when you're going for perfect. Yeah, you kind of just run away and say, fuck it, I ain't doing it. Perfect's difficult. Very, very difficult. And that's the other, another little antinatalism point in here. Most humans are so fucking imperfect. I mean, I could see replicating myself if I really had it all. And frankly, I had a lot. I had an awful lot of advantages. A lot of, I wasn't stupid. I wasn't ugly. I wasn't a lot of things. I just was lucky in so many ways. And yet, it still wasn't even close to good enough for me to have some notion in my head that, oh yes, I will project this into the future. And then you look at you slobs, and you're just like, what the fuck is that asshole thinking? Fuck you. I mean, God, you're gonna sentence your kid to be you? Yuck! I mean, really. There's about 15 people on the whole planet that should reproduce. Everybody else should just say, okay, yeah, I suck. You don't need another copy of me. That's for damn sure. But they can't admit their failure. can't admit their imperfection and accept it for what it means. They just pretend, well, nothing's perfect. I'm allowed to be a mess. No, yeah, you're allowed to be, but you can call you what you are. Mess, disgusting, grotesque. Yeah. Oh, fucking people. Anyway, there's some other thing I wanted to get to. I really don't know if I can think of it. I'm too distracted by the horror. There was something else going on. Somebody else said something of significance. Anyway, I'll come back to it. Yeah, I guess I'll spare you. If I think of it, then I'll return to it. If I don't, I won't. So till instantaneously or, the next video. Such, my finger's cold. Whoa, I think I'm back. There was something I wanted to talk about, so I'll throw it in now. Anyway, that Q guy did make a few hundred videos. I watched some of it, but it's all the same slandering lies, so it's really not, it doesn't deserve a response video because he's too impolite and rude and disgusting. I mean, just, well, anyway, so again, he's back to making these arguments like, most people don't want to die. Well, that's not the subject of antinatalism, retard. And as soon as you say most people, again, you're falling right back into the trap. Because most people, given the choice, aren't breeding in sufficient numbers to maintain human existence. And, some people argue it's because of financial concerns. And I would argue that the number of babies produced by inadvertent, ignorant sex is probably far outnumbers the number of people who want to have more kids if they had the money. I really think so. I think most people appreciate there's a bit of a responsibility, and you can't just go farting out a million other damn things and have any hope of giving them the attention they deserve. And it's not just about money, it's about your time, how much time you can spend with them and help create a human being. So I think it's a bullshit argument. And like I said, I think the amount of inadvertent pregnancies way outnumber what would be the chosen preference of people to have more kids. So, nonsense. Once again, argued as a defense of bullshit. Yeah, the argument from nonsense to defend bullshit. That's all we get here. That's all the human race can muster. It's everywhere. Speaking of everywhere, I saw that stupid Texas tank guy, whatever, Aaron Ra. Didn't see him. Listen to him on some sort of podcast thing with some religious atheist thing or whatever it is. The atheist experience. I don't know. No, the atheist something or other. Anyway, him, Thunderfoot, and douchebag old Jones or whatever. And these people are such fucking hypocrites. So Aaron Ron's telling some pathetic story about whoever that vice president douchebag was, running with Romney, I think. Well, anyway, about how when he went jogging, he took his gun with him and he saw a coyote and he shot it. So anyway, that's the story. And he's telling the story like it's somehow he's all empathetic for the poor coyote. They all chimed in with what did the coyote do wrong? He's just like, it's pathetic. These assholes, what did the fucking sheep do wrong? What did the cow do wrong? What did the chicken do wrong? What did the goddamn pig do wrong? Tell me, what did any of those animals you ate yesterday or the day before do wrong? What was their trespass? Do you really think the DNA was smart and it said, oh, these are food animals and these are special, cool little wild animals and these are tweet animals and blah, 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 blah. Is that how you live? And you're going to mock religious people? I mean, come on, you stupid, silly fucks. You think the DNA molecule categorized animals as food for you and, mystical animals and, all this bullshit because that's how you perceive it. Man, you are really stupid. You have no right to be pointing the stupid finger at anybody else. That's for damn sure. Anyway, pathetic. hypocrisy. Really pathetic. Pathetic. Anyway, it's very nice here. I think I'll have a yoga moment here or something. Oh, that's not yoga. That's Zen yoga, maybe. Yeah, Zen yoga. Twisty turn. Yeah, okay. It works for me. Mostly. Good. Ooh, that's a hawk. Fucking, hey, you don't see too many of them. Well, I mean, you see them, but you don't see them just flying by like that. Yes, sir. Anyway, till next time. And such.